Hey guys, welcome all. In today's session, we are going to speak a lot about our launch strategy. Now, this is one area where there are so many strategies, so many techniques, so many perspectives. So, in this video, I'm going to show you the exact step by step process that I follow to launch my products. Right now, let's understand. I hope you're able to view my slides. Now, I would break down launch into three phases. The first phase it's called established phase. The second phase it's called optimized phase. And the third phase it is called catapult stage. Right? Now these three phases are extended over a time period of 35 days. Why? Because your first 35 days or 40 days, now this is where you can leverage your Amazon honeymoon period. Now let's try to understand what is the purpose of launching your product. What is the purpose of launching your product very aggressively on Amazon in the first month? In your first month, your goal is not to profit. You're not launching a product when you're launching a product in the first month, your goal is not to make a lot of money. The very purpose of launching your product, especially during your first 30 to 35 days, the very purpose or goal is to get indexed on as many relevant keywords as possible, right? Now, because only when you get indexed, your customers will be able to view your product, and then if your product has value in it at a good product, good price, customers will by default buy your product. Now, let's try to understand what is that I do during the first 15 days of launch. Now, typically, do not start your product launches without getting your initial reviews. That's a very important thing. Of course, you can also launch your product without any reviews, with zero reviews, but that would cost you a little higher money. Always make sure you start your product launch only after gathering a couple of reviews. When I say a couple of reviews, start only when you have at least 5 to 10 reviews. And then you need to choose your keywords. Now, now you are prepared to launch, but you need to know where you want to launch. You need to see each and every keyword as a sales channel. Now, firstly, you need to spot your keywords. How to spot your keywords? Just pick your top 10 competitors' ASINs, put it on Helium 10 Cerebro or use Jungle Scout. Try to see where are they indexed and look for high volume, highly relevant keywords. Now, when I say high volume, highly relevant, when you're starting out, look for keywords where the search volume is between 1000 to 20,000 searches. Do not go beyond 20,000 searches because on those keywords your search volume is high, which means there is also too much of demand, and then we need to see whether you have sufficient inventory to attack on those keywords. So pick keywords where the search volume is between 1000 to 10,000 or thousands to 20,000. Now identify your top 5 keywords, your main keywords. So these keywords are going to be your primary keywords. And then also identify your secondary keywords, which are nothing but an extension of your primary keywords, right? Now during launch phase, overall this 30 or 35 days period, your goal is to get indexed on these keywords. Now you launched on day one. When you're launching, you need to firstly go and just check, just see on each of these keywords. Let's say you have 4 or 5 primary keywords. On these 4 or 5 keywords, see how your competitors are placed. Understand how many reviews they have got. Understand at what price they are selling. Understand on the top 4 organic placements how many reviews they have got. Now in that ways, you're going to attack on those keywords and then try to get as many sales as possible. Now, during the first 15 days, few more key events will happen. Now, firstly, after launching, you need to evaluate whether this keyword is working well for you or not. Now, the key evaluation metric for you is your clicks. Now, let's say if there is a keyword where you got 20 clicks and there is no sale. In that case, what you need to do is you need to pause that keyword. You need to pause the keyword and then you need to put that keyword in a separate broad or in a separate phrase match campaign and see if there are any other keywords. You don't want to just let go that keyword off because you know that keyword is working well for your competitors. It's just that you are not getting enough traction through exact match campaign. Now the reason for that could be you may have lesser number of reviews. Your competitors could be having more number of reviews. There could be multiple other factors too, right? So in your first 15 days, you're going to attack your primary and secondary keywords, and you're trying to get as many sales as possible. Now, after 15 days, what you're going to do is you're going to analyze your data, right? Now, you're going to optimize upon your data. Now, you're going to look for keywords where there is a lot of wasted ad spend. You're going to negate such keywords. And then you're also going to define your ACOS targets. Now, understand certain things here. During launch phase, your ACOS will be very high. Your ACOS could be as high as 100%. Now, you need to understand your success is not determined by the ACOS or your PPC sales. Your success is determined by the number of organic sales that you're getting. Being said that, at this phase, you should be focusing upon your tacos, not your ACOS. Now, at this time, during this first 35-day period, initially your 100% of your sales could be PPC sales, but as time progresses, you will see the proportion of PPC sales will come down and the proportion of organic sales will rise up, right? And then during this optimization phase, you have couple of more goals. During this optimization phase, you're also going to work towards getting more reviews. You're just preparing your listing to rank up. Now, how do you prepare or how do you gather your reviews? Yes, during initial period, now you could be reaching out to your friends for getting as many reviews as possible. However, once you transition to optimizing phase, what you actually need to do is just contact your customers. Reach out to people who bought your product, contact them, incentivize them, give them a free product, or do something to gather your initial couple of more reviews. Now, once you get at least 21 reviews, now you are in a position or you're qualified to move to the next stage, which is your catapult stage, right? At this stage, what you're going to do is now you have so much of data, you have 25 days worth data. You're going to definitely look or spot keywords where there are good sales at a good ACOS. Now you're just going to identify such keywords. Now you're going to identify such keywords and then you're going to prepare yourself for ranking on those keywords. Now, how do I rank my product on a specific keyword? It's very simple. Now, there are various techniques here. Number one, we all know about search find buys, which is against terms of service, so you can use it up. It's completely up to your own caution. But if you really were to rank your product on a specific keyword, what you need to do is pause all other campaigns. Just focus on running your exact match campaigns specifically on your target keyword, and then just bid aggressively. Make sure your price is low. Make sure you're there on top of search, and in that way, drive as many sales as possible, right? And then once you gain your ranking, once you're there on top placements, you need to do one more thing. You need to safeguard or you need to protect your ranking. So that is why once you're there, you're going to pause your exact match campaign. In case if that is not profitable, you're going to pause it, and then you're going to run a phrase match campaign. Now, the very purpose of running a phrase match campaign here is to make sure you're holding the position and then you're not falling back. Now, once this entire process is complete, you're going to move to another phase of your PPC, which is our regular phase, which is like you're going to switch on your auto campaigns. You're going to identify keywords, and then you're going to put those keywords in your research mode. I mean, you would be putting those keywords in your broad and phrase match. Now, you will look for keywords which are doing well. For the ones which are doing well, of course, you once again rank it up through your exact match campaign. Well, so this is all about the launch process or launch strategy. I hope this video or recording is helpful. Just implement it and make a lot of sales. Thank you all for your time and have a great day. Good day, all.